A very good day, ladies and gentlemen. Joel with Johnson TO here at Ray White, Springwood and Shailer Park. Here to present you a stunning 1,022 square metre flat block in Shailer Park. Almost unheard of, as Shailer Park is a very hilly suburb. I'm going to show you how quiet and flat the street is in just a moment. We're going to have a look through this stunning house. So we're going to have a look at the front, guys. As you can see, we've got plenty of room for a caravan. We've got a boat if we need it. And the great thing is we've actually got a double carport, which you can actually send your local traffic all the way through to the back of the block, which is an awesome feature. A very wide street. As you can see, there's no shortage of parking. Beautiful. Alrighty, so we've got a double carport at the front. We're going to have a walk through the entrance now. As you can see, the camera's, or as you can't see, but the camera's about my head height, which is about 6 foot. So the gate is just slightly underneath, which is great for your privacy. As you can see, as we come in, we've got a stunning private gate. It's going to keep those nosy neighbours and those young kids out of your house. So we're going to have a look through the front now. So as you can see, we've got a beautiful river rock and stone path paveway. Everything about this home has been extremely well landscaped. The outside is a tropical oasis, and it really matches southeast Queensland and encapsulates it perfectly. So let's have a look through. As you can see, we come through the front. Gardens have been very, very well looked after. So as we had a look at the front, we saw our double carport for, the boats, caravans, cars. You come through, we've got this carport, which is great just to keep your cars out of the hail, out of the rain. And this flows all the way to the back of the block. So this is complete clear side access, flat side access. So you can park multiple cars down here. You can see we've got a trailer here currently. And plenty of room for a granny flat. One thing we'll have a look at is the big flat block we have here. It's almost like a big block of land. So we're going to have a look at the carport. As you can see, we're just storing some stuff here for now. One thing that the owner has shown me is around the side we've also got some more river rock, which is awesome. So it means that it's going to be very, very easy to look after when it comes to weeding season. We've got some glass panels here, which is awesome. So if you need to keep your cats, your dogs, or whatever you have as a I'd say safety precaution, just to keep them locked up, you can add that extra pull screening to keep your pets inside. So you'd see it would easily fit across our deck. So if you need to keep a space for your outdoor furry friends, you have some extra panels that will be staying. Now let's have a look at the back. As you can see, we've got this wonderful soccer pitch or cricket pitch. Plenty of room to run around in. You can imagine the kids running around, the dog chasing the ball up and down. It's an awesome space. And as you can see, we can see the Daisy Hill Sanctuary from our backyard. Really encapsulates the essence of Shailer Park and Daisy Hill perfectly. We're gonna have a look at the back of the home now. As you can see, we've got a bamboo screening just in the corner here, so some more privacy and some natural screening from your neighbours. We've got some chickens, which I'm not sure if they're around here today, but we've got a bird aviary in the chicken coop, so plenty of eggs for summer. Looks like we have no chickens today, guys, unfortunately. Alrighty. Let's have a look here. So we've got our 12 by 6 meter decking and pergola. One thing we're going to say is it's actually a 75mm insulated fly screen roof. So it means that this stays extremely, extremely cool. When the sun hits it, it just pretty much bounces straight off. It's awesome. So I'd say peak summertime around 11, 12 o'clock. It is very cool where I'm standing right now. And you know what's even cooler is this pool. So as we're going to enter the pool area now, you can see kind of becomes a sub-Saharan / tropical atmosphere really quickly. You've got some lovely native cactus, and we've got another smaller deck here, which is great if you're watching the kids have a swim, watch the dogs jump into the pool. What a great spot for a pina colada on a Saturday afternoon. Extremely private. You can see that we don't have much neighbor interference or any big houses next to us. So one thing I'll say about Gilda Street, it's a lot of low set single level homes, which is great. As you can see, there's no one really peeking in to our backyard. Now we're gonna have a quick look at the back before we move over inside. Just got our pool pump. We'll have a look at this in a moment. This is a little fire pit that the owner created. It's a really nice little space. Just see, you know, if you're looking to toast some marshmallows, sit around with your friends. What a really great space it is. So, all right, let's have a look inside. Get the gate open. As you can see, we've got our 6 by 12 meter deck. I'm going to show you one last time. It's very well looked after, extremely well maintained. I want to show you this. Look at this. Easy sliding timber bifold doors. Look at that. All locked up. Let's go for our bike ride. Let's go to the forest. Extremely good condition. You can see this is not a cheap make. It's a very real and solid product. You see that just slides all the way back open again. No problems at all. Okay, now we're going to enter the inside now. We're going to have a look at our second living room first. Got our little fishies. You can see that this fish tank actually enters to our next living space. We'll have a look there in a moment. We've got our laundry. So one thing I'm going to say about the cabinetry in this house is it's extremely custom, which is awesome. So we've got some really great features and space for all your goods. So we're not short on storage in this home. We've got a single toilet. One thing about this space is it's already pre-plumbed. So if you were going to make this a proper second bathroom, all you'd have to do is maybe bring this forward a little bit and then convert this laundry into a second bathroom. So if you really needed that, it's a very easy and simple conversion because you've got the plumbing and you've got the water already plumbed here. So we're going to have a look into our kitchen now. One of our great highlights of this home is these 10 to 15 mil stone bench tops. Extremely durable. As you can see, it's not a laminate. It's extremely durable, great for cutting on straight away, cutting your eggs, your tomatoes, chicken. Hopefully use a cutting board these days. As you can see, there's some in the corner. But we've got our custom, check this out, cabinetry. So extremely kid friendly as well. If your kids are about 6 foot tall, really easily usable. We're not short on cabinetry space. We've got it overhead in the overhead department in the kitchen. We've also got underneath. We are not short on drawer space. Underneath we've got our kitchen. We've got our electric stove top, so that's here as well. Underneath we've got some more cabinetry space. Up top, we've got our kettle. On the side we've got our oven, we've got our fridge, even more cabinetry space. Breakfast bar. One thing I'm going to show you is that when you have this breakfast bar, it's an awesome space if you're going to use this as a dining room, if you're going to use it as a living room, or even a fifth bedroom. So I'll give you a bit of perspective. You've got our breakfast bar. So if you're having a couch here, you could easily just get that pina colada again. Hopefully you don't drink too many pina coladas. Sit here and you can watch this great TV space or entertaining area. So you could really enjoy it. You could even have a pool table. So if you're, depending on what you're going to use it for, if you really need, you could always convert it to that fifth bedroom as well. So to increase your rental if that was of any interest to you as well. Alrighty. We're going to have a look at our main living area. We've got an air conditioning unit. We've got a fan in every single room you'll see, and every single bedroom as well, which is awesome. We've got our fish tank, and you'll see that takes you straight across into our second living space, which I showed you before. But look at this. Extremely tropical. I feel like I'm in North Queensland, Cairns right now up in Port Douglas. This is the kind of atmosphere you get. You can see our pool, you can see our outdoor deck. What a great space for watching the kids. There's no spot where you can't watch your kids have a swim. So to make sure they're safe. All right, let's have a look in our bedrooms. Light in the hallways, cupboard space, our first bedroom. Say medium size. As I mentioned, fans. Got our second bedroom. We've got some more fans. Sliding cupboards. Not short on space at all. All right, before I take you to the bathroom, we're gonna have a look at the other two rooms. Some more sliding. More sliding cupboards, which is great. We're gonna have it enter our master room, which is our largest room. Absolutely huge. I'm about 6'1", 6'2", and you can see, I think the ceiling's slightly higher than 2.4, which is nice. So if you're a little bit taller, it's gonna be a great living room or just a great house for a taller resident. Air conditioning in the corner, we've got our fan. We've got our privacy as well. So you can see, as I mentioned in the start of the video, that front fence, that ColourBond front fence, really creates a private screening, because imagine if you didn't have that, you'd be looking straight on the road, looking straight to your neighbors. So that privacy is awesome. Let's have a look at our bathroom. Extremely contemporary. New stone tiles, our bathtub and taps in a very good working order. Got our shower shelf, shower cupboards. There's me. Extra room for any of your cabinetry, toiletry needs. All right, let's have a look through the front. Well, actually, we'll go around the back. I'll take you around that side. So back into the Oasis. Look at this. Even on the left-hand side of this home, look at all this extra side access we have. Even if you needed to, you could always fit a car along here as well. So that's one feature that's great about this home. If you were going to add a granny flat to the back, if you're going to remove the pool and add the granny flat here on the corner, you can imagine you've got that dual driveway access on each side if needed. Obviously, you'd have to knock out the front fence, but having this space, you cannot take that away. All right, let's have a look through. So we got our gardens, very well looked after. Our pawpaw tree. We've got a gate here, so if you had a dog or a cat, you need to keep a little private space for them. It's a good way to lock them up. I'm gonna come through here. One thing I'm going to say about the brickwork as well, guys, throughout the entire house, you're going to notice that there's zero hairline fractures, zero cracks. For a 40-year-old home, it's one of the most structural sound houses I've seen in a very, very long time. So the quality of the build for the time is incredible. All right, we've got our front. So you can see we've got a veggie garden here as well. Some lavender, smells awesome right now. We've got our front garden as well. So this is the house, guys. This is 17 Gilda Street. Thank you for letting me take you through. Final offers in this week. So if you're interested, give me a call, request your final inspection. And I can't wait to hear from you guys soon. Thank you very much.